Hi, this video is for grade 7, page 31. Page 31, your homework. Again, I will explain the question on page 31. Question 7. Daniel helped to make lunch at picnic. Each picnic basket will have the amount of hand salad and tomato salad. I prefer tomato salad. Shown in the illustration. Which is greater? The amount of hand salad and amount of potato salad. Show your work. Okay, actually, the question just the key sentence is which is greater. If you don't understand any other words, it's okay. Which is greater, and you see this number, you know what to do. Okay, you don't have to understand the whole meaning or whole paragraph. You know how to solve this problem, right? So just compare this two fractions. Show your work. So can I compare 8 over 16 and 9 over 12? So I want to find a common denominator, which is the least common multiple of the denominator 16 and 12. 16 and 12. So 16, 12, I can use 4. So it becomes 4 and 3. And find the product of 4 and 4 and 3. It will be 16 times 3 equal 48. Okay, 48. So to become 48, 16 must times 3. So for this one, 8 over 16 I times 3 over 3, it becomes 24 over 48. To become 48, 12 must multiply 4, right? 12 times 4 equal 48. So for 9 over 12, I times 4 over 4. That's 36 over 48. So which one is greater? Of course, this one, because they have the same denominator. However, this one, the right hand side, this one has 36 is greater than 24. So I will say 9 over 12 greater than 8 over 16. Okay, question number 8. Ryan's making biscuit. The recipe calls for 0.25 quart of milk and 2.5 cups of flour. He has 1/5 quart of milk and 9 over 4 cups of flour. Ryan makes the recipe with milk and flour that he has. Explain his error. Okay, first, the ratio of the recipe, because the milk to flour. So you can say 0.25 to 2.5. There will be 1 to 10. 1 to 10. The ratio is 1 to 10. And does not equal to 1/5 to 9/4. Okay, this is fraction, so maybe we convert it to decimal so we easier to compare. So 1 over 5. You use 1 over 5, that will be 0.2. So equal 0.2. And then 9 over 4. 9 over 4 to 8. 10.28. 22 and 5. 20, 0. So equal 0.25. Okay, so the green one is the recipe. Recipe tells me for milk, we need 0.25. For flour, we need 2.5. However, Ryan has only 0.2 milk, and that's 2.25, and flour is 2.25. So both the milk and flour is not enough, and the ratio is different. More important thing is ratio. The ratio on the recipe is 1 to 10, right? Because 2.5 is 10 times 0.25. But here, the 0.2 times 10 is 2. It's not 2.25. So first, you don't have enough both milk and flour. Second, the ratio is different from the recipe. That is what you can write. Let's have a look what the possible what is the answer on the textbook. Is a possible answer. Ryan does not have enough either ingredient. Ingredient 就是食材. Okay, he has that. Yeah. Anyway, this is the answer from the textbook. All right. Number 9. Use LCM. This common multiple to write a fraction. This and this with common denominator. So you need to find a common denominator of 8 and 10. 8 and 10, you can divide it by 2. It'll be 4 and 5, and then done. There is no any common factor between 4 and 5. So 2 times 4 and 5, there will be 100. No, sorry. 40, sorry. So the common denominator is 40. Then write an inequality to show which one is greater. So I did write which one is greater than which one as an inequality. So a over 3, if you multiply 5 over 5, it becomes 15 over 40. So I make the denominator 40, which is our common denominator. And 1 over 4, over 1/10, you times 4 over 4, become 4 over 40. So now we can compare this to fraction with the same denominator. And we know 15 is greater than 4. So this one bigger than this. That's why 3/8 is greater than 1/10. Okay, so this should be your final answer. This we call inequality. If 3x equals 5, we call this equation, right? But something greater than some number, we call inequality. Question number 10, groups of 6 graders and 7 graders complete in a race. The contestant, including 3/4 of 6 graders and of 4/5 of 7 graders. Which group have a greater fraction of? So again, you compare the fraction. And this common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. So 3/4 times 5 over 5, 5/5. That would be 15 over 20. And 4 over 5, you times 4 over 4. That would be 16 over 20. And 16 is greater than 15. So now we know this one is a bit greater. So which group? That's 7. Seventh graders. The answer has greater fraction. That's it. Okay, question 11. Open-ended. How can you determine 决定 which of the fraction below is greatest? How can we do that? He didn't ask which one. He just how can we do so? We found their common denominator, right? And then make them have the same denominator. So this one is open-ended. So any reasonable answer is acceptable. So here is one example. Rewrite them with denominator 40. So you can the first one that would be times 2 over 2, 26 over 40. Second one times 5 over 5, 25 over 40. The third one is times 8 over 8, 24 over 40. The last one, 4 over 4 times 4 over 4, 12 over 40. Okay, so rewrite them with denominator 40. So everyone has denominator 40. The fraction with greatest numerator 是分子 is greatest fraction. So which one is this one? Okay, so we can compare. We can determine which of this fraction below is greatest. Question 12. Yeah, it's our last question. Again, the table shows the rainfall in 4 towns on the same day. Which town have more rain? B, S, and P. Which one? Is all three. The integer part is all 3, so we can compare the fraction part. However, again, it's ugly because they all have different. So now we have to find the least common multiple of 8, 16, 12, and 24. So first, I divide by 4. 4, 3, 6. And divide by 2. Okay, this is part important. Even 3 cannot divide by 2, but 4 and 6 can divide by 2. So we keep going, keep doing it. So it will be like this. Okay, and then divide by 3. Even 2 cannot divide by 3, but we still divide by 3 because the other 2 can divide by 3. So 2, 1, 1. Okay, so the product of this 4 number, of course, including 1 and 1, will be the least common multiple of this 3 number. So 4 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 1. 8 times 6 is 48. Not too big, 48. So there will be 3 and 48 times 3 over 3. 3 over 3. 3 over 3. 27 over 48. Again, 3 over 3. 15 over 48. Times 4 over 4. 4, 8, 32. 4 times 8 equals 32. And the last one times 2 over 2. Only the fraction part, right? So 26 over 48. And after we all have the same, they all have the same denominator. So the one with greatest numerator will be the greatest number. So 32 is greatest. So I say S town. Springfield, wind, rain a lot, flood coming. Okay, thank you for watching. Please press like, subscribe, turn on the bell, okay, share, okay, donate 100 USD. Thank you.